right. Rough drafts time. We are checking out some Masters 25 action. Just went up on Moto yesterday. So this is the very first draft I have done. First draft of Masters 25. So should be interesting. Hopefully we just open a Jace and free roll. Otherwise, hopefully we build something spicy. That would be sweet. So the big winners, Jace, Chalice, Ensnaring Bridge, Blood Moon, Vendilion Click, Eidolon, sort of. They're like just under 10 ticks. Those are the most valuable cards. Otherwise, value's kind of meh-ish. Probably the correct thing to be playing Phantom, but for content, it feels better to play non-Phantom, I think. I don't know. But from a financial perspective, unless you're winning a ridiculous amount of the time, better off playing Phantom. Anyway, here we go. Jace. Give us a Jace. Pendelhaven. Okay, well, Pendelhaven is not on our must-draft list. Under a tick. So let's take a look at this pack. What do we have that's exciting? Relentless Rats. We could see how many we get. Squadron Hawk, kind of the same way. Commando, man, is fine. White Mane Lion's cool. Rancor is very powerful. I think Rancor is probably the best card in the pack. Just like the recurring pump spell, gives trample, forces through damage. I don't know what deck that pushes us towards. Like, what deck is aggressive and green? But I'm pretty tempted to just snap off Rancor, because Rancor is super strong. Blightning's fine, but I think it's better to avoid two colors right off the bat. For removal, Chandra's Outrage, it's also okay. Not familiar enough with the removal in the format to know if this is really like premium, we should be slamming it, but we're going to take Rancor. Can't really go wrong with Rancor. Nettle Sentinel is a good green stompy card. Like, if we're going Rancors, maybe we get back Timber Pack Wolves and we're just like green aggro stompy. So in this pack, alright, Angelic Page has flying, Fallen Angel also has flying. Blue Sun Zenith is fun, but I think it does not work very well with our first pick being Rancor. That's kind of a card that we're sort of meh on. We're more likely to want to splash for removal, I think, than blue. Nettle Sentinel's a good beater. Arbor Elf, also pretty good. I mean, it wears a Rancor fine, and also helps us ramp into our bigger stuff if we end up green ramp. I've seen decks with absurd amounts of Vampire Lacerators that look insane. We're going to take Arbor Elf. I mean, can't go wrong with Arbor Elf. Man, so many Timber Pack Wolves. Oh my god, are they all going to table? If they all table, we can just go Wolf, 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 Wolf. Gotcha. In this pack, Treasure Keeper, I guess, is an okay value card. So far this deck, we're not off to a super spicy start. Disfigure is okay removal. Echoing Courage is a hilarious pump spell if we get a bunch of Timber Pack Wolves. Man, do we start taking Timber Pack Wolves? Is someone else going to jump in on this Timber Pack Wolf plan? Treasure Keeper is probably the most powerful card. Something like Choking Tethers could be fine to get through lethal damage. Echoing Courage we can get later. Dreadmaw, I mean, I guess it's a Mimi pick, but I think we're going to be more aggro than that. I think we're going to take Timber Pack Wolf number 1 and just hope that that plan works out. Alright, this pack, we actually have kind of like a choice here as to what we're trying to do. Green cards are only okay. Ambassador Oak is like fine. Lull is not something we necessarily want to main deck if we're going green aggro. We could just take Ambassador Oak to kind of cut green somewhat, try to keep people out of the green stompy plan. Dusk Legion Zealot is a good black card. Lore Scale Codal is fine if we go into blue. I think we're just going to take Ambassador Oak. I think we're going to try green stompy. I do not know if green stompy is a legit archetype that can win us this draft, but we're going to find out. Ooh, Resonator against the odd style. Oh, Coruscant is like my favorite. Well, we got a good green stompy card, Nettle Sentinel. We just want green things. Green things, aggro things, rankers. Maybe we get back those 2 other Timber Pack Wolves, and then they're kind of scary if we just have a million of them. Remember, it limited as well. No limit on the number of cards you can play, so in theory, we can just play 8 Timber Pack Wolves or something, and then they're all just super massive. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how legit this strategy is. I mean, I think Ranker was the best card in our first pack, and I think it's good enough that we can try to build around it. Probably not super spicy, I guess, but interesting. See if it can actually work. At this point, like, this draft set is a little weird compared to some past master sets where you don't have really solid, like, you need to be in this archetype to make things work type plan. There's a Lacerator. If we go green-black, otherwise, like, God's Willing as protection. If we go green-white, Knight of the Skyward Eye, I guess, is a fine late-game card that does take advantage of green. We don't have any green cards. I don't think Primal Clay is good enough. Lots of white. Let's take God's Willing. I don't know if we'll end up playing it. We'll see what comes back around. Stampede Driver, discard a card, creatures you control get +1/+1, and trample until end of turn. It's either that or just straight up Giant Growth. Giant Growth is good. I mean, more pump spells don't hurt. There's also Echoing Courage. I don't know how good Stampede Driver is. 1/1 for 1. I think we're going to take Giant Growth. I think we'd rather have the pump spell. Maybe Stampede Driver. I've never played Stampede Driver Unlimited. It might be way better than I'm giving it credit for. Seems like it's better if you're going wide. Jeez, another Arbor Elf. Well, green... Ooh, Doomsday. The bulkiest of bulk mythics. How much does Doomsday cost? I gotta actually look. Doomsday, 42 cents. And only 20-something if you're selling it. Well, we're gonna take another Arbor Elf. I guess all these Arbor Elves do let us, like, ramp a bit. I don't know. They're not the most exciting in an aggro deck, but they're fine. So this was our first pack. Someone's taking the Timberpack Wolves. I'm pretty sure there was a Timberpack Wolf in this pack. No one's taking the Relentless Rats. I guess it's Echoing Courage or something off-color. Like, yeah, we'll take Echoing Courage. Let's see if we get back a Timberpack Wolf. Maybe someone's just going all in on Timberpack Wolves. We got the really late Arbor Elf, though. I guess we could, like, shift gears if we want to. Like, we're pretty open for going into a second color. We have 2 Arbor Elves, so we're actually open to going into a bigger mana deck if we want to. Well, if we're playing... I think I'm just going to take Factory. Factory's pretty good if we're close to mono-colored. I think it's... We might as well, at this point, just stay open into pack 2, so if we pick something insane in another color, we can just take it and go for it. I think that's better than, like, taking a accumulated knowledge or something. Might as well just stay mono-colored. More Echoing Courage. Alright, well, now we're going to take this blue card. I don't know if... What does this do? +2/+2, sack a permanent, gains flying. We already have an Echoing Courage. Let's take Sift. We could be, like, blue-green. Retraction Helix is, like, a weird pumped bounce spell. I guess it's fine. It's, like, kind of blue-green removal. Zotaic Cavern could help minimize our flood out. Arcane Denial we're not going to play. We'll take Cavern. I don't know if we'll actually play it. There's Freed from the Real. Man, is there a way we can go infinite? Freed from the Real. 1 to untap. Retraction Helix. Tap to bounce. We'll have to keep that in mind. I'm not sure if there's a way to go infinite with that or not. Come on, Jace. Give us a Jace. Well, that was a little awkward that our green sort of dried up as the pack went along. I was thinking we would get back the Timberpack Wolves, but apparently people are valuing them. So we got Darien, King of Keljor. Yeah, not something we're going to splash for. Not really the bomb we were looking for. Crows and Colossus is big, also super expensive, although we can morph it. We could just take another Timberpack Wolf. Ember Weaver. Yeah, I don't think we want Ember Weaver. Yeah, I mean, it's not an exciting pack, but I think we just take Timberpack Wolf. Oh, Cloud Blazer. And Cultivate. So now, this is where it gets super interesting. So we can take Cultivate. We have Ramp in Arbor Elf, and we could just try to be like a 5-color green deck. Otherwise, this pack is not good for us. Like, there's not a green aggro card in this pack. So I think we take Cultivate and see what happens. It gives us more... Nothing? No good... I mean, I guess there's Plummet for the sideboard. Kindle as some removal. Fathom Seer is sweet, but I don't think it's sweet in our deck. Still don't really want Lull. Alright, we'll take Kindle. Where's all the green Stompy cards? Well, maybe we learned something. Maybe we needed to value the Timberpack Wolves higher. Maybe that is our problem here. Maybe leaving them in the pack sent the message like, oh, you should be drafting these and building this deck. Tree of Redemption. Everyone's favorite. Brewdash and Tunko, when it is dealt damage, create that many. Okay. Can make some insects. Works well with Echoing Courage. We don't really have any combos for Kavu Predator. We could try to Presence of the Gond. Freed from the Real. Could just take another Sift. If we're going bigger and getting away from green aggro, we could take another Sift. Tree's not exciting. Alright, we're going to take Sift. I think we're heading towards, unfortunately, towards like 5-color stuff. Like, let's take Court Hussar. So bring in the Sift. Probably go down Nettle Sentinel. Go down Giant Growth. Go down God's Willing. We might be stuck in no man's land here. The green just did not pan out the way we were hoping. Heavy Arbalist. I guess that combos with Freed from the Real. Take Vessel just to go digging. Ancient Stirrings. Oh man, alright. Well, maybe we're at a point where we gotta go jank and try to like Heavy Arbalist combo. I don't think this is how Masters 25 is supposed to be played. You never know, though. Maybe it'll work out better than we think. Well, there's Utopia Sprawl. We're going to take Utopia Sprawl. Works really well with our Arbor Elves. Also fixes our mana. Also, I think this lets us go infinite, right? So we can make infinite mana with Freed from the Real. Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl. We don't really have a payoff for having infinite mana yet. And it's infinite green mana? Alright, well, let's take another Freed from the Real. Double up on our combo pieces. Ugh. Alright, well, we have a plan. I do not think this is necessarily a legitimate plan. So where we're at now is we are trying to Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl. So we have a land that taps for 2 mana. Get Freed from the Real on the Arbor Elf. Then we can tap it, untap the forest, use the blue mana to untap Arbor Elf, get a green mana in the process, make infinite mana, and then we really need another Utopia Sprawl, I think. If we have 2 Utopia Sprawls, then we can do all kinds of things that let us win. What does Retraction Helix do in this mix? Tap, untap. I mean, it seems good. Alright, we're just going full-on jank combo. Bounce all of our opponent's stuff, or a lot of it, with Freed from the Real. So I think what we want most now is probably removal and more Utopia Sprawls and Arbor Elves. We have this deck. This is definitely against the odds. Well, now all of a sudden Lull is looking appealing. So we're going to bring in Lull. We will probably play a lot of Lulls if we open them. Oh, well, we are a long way from where we started, with the plan being to Rancor Beatdown with Mono Green. Now we're like blue-green ultra jank combo. Hope to fog long enough to stay alive and draw our combo pieces. Now I wish we had taken Blue Sun Zenith. That's actually the card. Oh man, we didn't know it at the time. We'll take another Lull. But Blue Sun Zenith, I guess we don't have a way to make... We probably could have made it work, actually. With the right mana, we probably could have just killed people instantly with a Blue Sun Zenith by making them draw their entire deck with our infinite mana. That's something else we got to look out for. Right now, we don't have a super... I mean, I guess we're taking Presence of the Gond. Is there a way we can go infinite? The pinch is blue mana. Will-O-Wisps. I guess we'll take this thing. I don't know if we'll play Hunted Fengraf, but... Alright, well, we are in uncharted territory. We will see, we will see. We'll take Totally Lost, because it's a removal spell. Alright, so payoff for infinite mana. I mean, obviously Jace. Just Jace for the free value in is fine. Payoff for infinite mana. Ooh, Summoner's Pact. So we can Summoner's Pact to get a Arbor Elf. I don't think Summoner's Pact is worth much of anything. It might be worth one ticket. Yeah, not enough that we're going to rare draft it. Manowar's good. There's also just more Arbor Elves. Let's take Arbor Elf. Can never have too many combo pieces. Actually, maybe you can. That's another You know what? We're taking Living Death. Oh, that is a blowout. Well, we're taking another Arbor Elf. Ooh, untap Horseshoe Crab. Does that do any... Well, blue, untap. We really need more Utopia Sprawls. I guess that kind of works with some of our stuff. It doesn't go infinite, but it goes... We got all the freed from the reels, though. Let's just take another Arbor Elf. Another Arbalist? Alright. Arbalist. Arbalist freed from the reel doesn't really go infinite, but it does let us, like, machine gun down a decent amount. Our big problem right now is still blue mana. That's still what we're missing out on. Ash Barrens for fixing... Or just a Timberpack Wolf. Are we even going to play these Timberpack Wolves? We might not. Otherwise, not much. Another Totally Lost, I guess, is okay. I don't think we're playing Timberpack Wolves anymore. Or hopefully not. We'll take Ash Barrens. Oh, God. This deck. Now we get Blue Blast, another Ambassador Oak. I mean, I guess that's fine. Or just Choking Tethers for cycling. We'll take Ambassador Oak. I think I'd rather have that than Timberpack Wolves. So we need 2 more playables. We can always just slot in Timberpack Wolves if we need to. I don't know what the odds are of this deck working. How do we end up here? Out of all the places we could end up, Kavu Climber, that draws us a card. I guess if we make infinite mana, we can draw our entire deck by bouncing it with Retraction Helix. Okay, sold. Oh boy. The 5-0 or the 0-5 dream is alive. It is alive and well. We'll take another lull. I don't think we can have too many lulls. They cycle, worst case. Best case, they keep us alive while we're looking for combo pieces. Ooh. Well, that's a combo. That's just infinite mana with, well, sorta. I think we're taking it. We're taking Elvis Apparition. Oh my goodness, this deck. This deck. We probably need Cultivate for blue mana. That's still the pinch. And also Utopia Sprawls would be helpful. So freed from the reel with blue mana makes a bunch of tokens. Can bounce a bunch of stuff with Retraction Helix. So we probably do need to play Cultivate. Because we need enough green to cast like our Arbor Elves. But we really want as many of our lands as possible to be blue. Which is probably going to mean some awkwardness. We're probably going to try to like really focus on playing way more islands than forests. Which might mean we have trouble casting our Arbor Elves, but we really need as many blue lands as possible. Oh, this deck. This deck is something. It is something. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we're up against. I expect that we probably will not run into anyone playing what we're playing. We'll probably cut in an Ambassador Oak at this point. None of this stuff is helpful or harmful. We'll take Giant Growth. It's green. I don't think we're going to play Giant Growth, but man, I wish we took that Blue Sun Zenith. If I had thought there was any chance we were going to try to be infinite mana combos, definitely would have taken Blue Sun Zenith. Oh, this deck. These hands are going to look so bad. Well, I guess we take Horseshoe Crab. It's probably actually just better than Ambassador Oak, because it kind of combos by itself with Arbalist, and it gives us more blue. We want, like I said, we need a lot of blue mana. Thankfully, this Elvish Aberration can get a Forest, which kind of gives us a green source that isn't a green source. What's our mana going to be? We're probably going to have to play like 11 islands? 11-6 maybe? Maybe we can play 16 lands in this deck with all the Arbor Elves and Utopia Sprawls. And the Cultivate. We need the Cultivate just to get 2 islands, I think. Like, we're not really ramping into much, but... I mean, we got the Sifts to sift through our deck. Sideboard Counterspell. Not a good one, but... I mean, if you just gotta counter something, we'll take Totally Lost. I think this is what we're running with. I still have no idea how we ended up here. Odds of working, probably pretty low. But you never know, you never know. Yep, we are trying it. None of this stuff's good. I guess we'll take Uncaged Fury. This is a league too, so odds of us actually running into someone that's playing the cards that we don't hate draft are pretty low. So hate drafting, not really, especially a thing in leagues. Take the blue card. And yeah, I mean, this is what we're running with. We will see. Add some lands, ship it, and see if there's any chance that this crazy deck actually works. We have Court Hussar too. I guess it's just Bad Anticipate. Bad Anticipate's probably fine, though. I don't think we're going to play white mana. I don't think we can afford to. Yeah, I think we just go 11 islands, 6 forests. Or maybe... I guess we got the Sifs. Well, we have Elvish Aberration. Maybe we go 11-5 and run 16 lands. We have a million Arbor Elves. And we don't really have that much expensive stuff, honestly. I guess we do want lands for the combo, though. Like, more lands are good. Yeah, let's go 11-6. We'll go 11-6. But then flooding out is a concern. If we don't do our combo pieces, flooding out can definitely be brutal. And we got Cultivate. All right, 11-5. We're going 11-5. Counting this Aberration as a forest, basically. All right. Add basics. Yeah, they want us to play more. Yeah, we're not doing that. So 5. 5 is risky. You know, we're going to do it. 11-5. That means we get to play one more non-land. Maybe we just play... Yeah, I guess we play one more land because we don't have another good non-land. Like, we'd play another Totally Lost or something. All right, 11-6. We do need green for Arbor Elf on turn 1. And, yeah, I have no idea if this deck will work. Not super hopeful, but we are going to give it a shot. So we'll be right back with round number 1 of our Masters 25 Rough Drafts. All right, and we're back with round 1 of our Masters 25 Rough Drafts. And, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll keep this. We got lands. We can cycle a lull. Yeah, I mean, we'll try it. Hopefully we draw into some of our combo pieces, which we have essentially 0 of. But we have card draw. We have this lull we can cycle. We could forest cycle if we need to. I don't know if we will. Island for our opponent. Opponent passes. Well, forest go. Opponent brainstorms. Yep. Is this like a control deck? Counterspells seem brutal. Oh, is our opponent brainstorm locked? Or are they a second main phase player? Oh boy, brainstorm locked. Well, odds increasing. Opponent, yeah, brainstorm and did not find a land. Brainstorm, so Modern Masters or Masters 25 advice. Brainstorm is not a good Magic card unless you can shuffle. Oh boy, they're going for it. They're going for it. Do they find that land? Yeah, brainstorm, not good unless you can shuffle. So, I mean, I guess maybe if you have a specific purpose or you're trying to combo somehow, but generally speaking, oh man, still brainstorm locked? Oh! This is a master's class in why brainstorm is... I mean, I guess they're just unlucky anyway, but boy, just have shuffle effects if you're going to play it. Ooh, Horseshoe Crab. I'll play an island and... Horseshoe Crab you. Pass the turn. Oh man, Presence of the Gond? Gotcha! We gotcha! We gotcha. Opponent passing. Yup. Oh, we're doing it. I mean, it's helping that our opponent is absolutely mana screwed here and discarding to hand size. Pyrehound. Well, Presence of the Gond. It's a combo. We will pass the turn. Oh, this is our dream scenario. The double brainstorm. Oh, there's the mana. Can they kill our crab? Hopefully not. Well, let's make an elf, untap, make an elf, play an island, get in with our elves. I mean, we're just going to do this until our opponent manages to stop us from doing this. If our opponent plays a non-land, we can put it on top of their deck to make them not draw a land for another turn. Opponent, can they kill our crab? Cycling. Alright, well, we will tap in response to make an elf. It's kind of working. Yup. Untap. Tap. Oh, this deck. Here comes the elves. Untap. Is this going to get it done? Make an elf. Untap. Make an elf. Oh, this combo. Yeah, I guess we make an elf. Yep. Pass the turn. Or untap, rather. Opponent still discarding the hand size. Oh, they're playing 3-color? Ugh. Alright. Well, they're landlocked either way, but their deck looks a little greedy. Death Head Buzzard actually deals with our elves pretty well. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. We should be able to make a lethal amount of elves for next turn. Opponent does get a land. Assembly worker. Okay, well, back at it. Horseshoe crab. Getting the job done pretty well. Untap. Make an elf. Oh, God. Untap. I think we just have lethal. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. We comboed. Like, that's one of our synergies. It wasn't like an infinite combo, but it was good enough. Good enough. Yeah. Grixis. Oh, Arcane Denial is so brutal. It ends with our opponent drawing 2 cards. It doesn't, I don't think it can be worth it. It can't be. Yeah, we're just gonna run it back. Combo. We're just gonna combo. Hopefully. Okay. I mean, we got some ramp. We have a lot of combo pieces. We don't have, Lacerator. We have a lot of combo pieces. We don't have a actual payoff yet. I mean, I guess Climber, Presence of the Gone, Freed from the Real, but that's asking a lot. Forest, Utopia Sprawl, on blue. Pass the turn. Little greedy to go on blue, but we really have to have it set on blue for us to combo. Opponent, taking 1. Island. Getting in with Lacerator. I guess worst case, we can use this like really bad removal. Opponent passes. Sift. Well, play the island. I think we just gotta pass and cycle Lull to try to hit our land drop. Getting down Arbalest would be helpful, but I think we're looking at like Lull into Sift. Swamp for our opponent. Getting in for 2. Yep. Down to 16. And Ruthless Ripper. Okay. Well, let's cycle Lull. More lulls. No lands. Well, this is not ideal. Cycle Lull. There's a land. Looking slow, though. Pass the turn. A lot slower than we were hoping. I guess we're only getting hit for 3 this turn, though. Opponent gets in for 3. Yup. Down to 13. Ghost Ship. That does speed up the clock. So we want to sift into a land, a forest, play Arbor Elf. It's risky, though. If we whiff on a land, we're in trouble. I think we need to play Arbor Elf. 1, 2, 3. Play Arbalest. Pass the turn. Well, if our opponent just taps out for like a random creature, I think we're in good shape. If they kill our Arbor Elf, then we're probably going to be dead. Island. Opponent, getting in. We take it. Well, let's see if they got removal. Or a counter. There's Retraction Helix. Well, play Freed from the Real. Come on, no removal. No removal. Alright. Untap. Tap. Untap. Tap. Untap. So the pinch is still blue mana. Tap. Untap. So we make infinite mana. And then we can start playing stuff here in a minute. We can... yeah, this is going to be close. I'm not sure if we win from here or not. Play Kavu Climber. Draw a card. Horseshoe Crab. Well, tap. What is our plan? So we spend our blue mana for Retraction Helix. Yeah, I don't know if this actually... I don't know if we win from here, honestly. Because we're so pinched on blue mana. So what's our best option here? So we use our blue mana for Retraction Helix. Untap. I guess we should shift. That's got to be our best play. Untap, tap. Untap. Tap. Untap. Tap. Sift. Discard Forest. Play an island. Untap. Shoot down a creature. And yeah, I guess we just pass. So we like kinda comboed, but we don't just win yet. Opponent still has a turn to kill our Arbor Elf. Or kill us. Opponent untaps. Mountain. Opponent goes attacking. Well, shoot down Rufus Ripper. Take 2, down to 6. Yep. Pyroclasm. Boo. Okay. I think we can still piece things together. Opponent passes. We draw a Retraction Helix. Well, play the land. Play Horseshoe Crab. Retraction Helix, Kavu Climber. Bounce, Ghost Ship. And pass the turn. Alright. We got our Horseshoe Crab. We got our Arbalist. Ghost Ship back? Ooh, 6 mana. Are we dead? What is this? What is happening? Are we gonna win this? It really depends on our opponent's hand. We're only at 6 life, which is not a ton. 7 mana. Grenzo. Alright, that's fine. Big ol' Grenzo's fine. I mean, a 7/7 is big, but... So, opponent passes. We draw an island. I think we can just shoot down Grenzo. So, equip Arbalist. Grenzo. Untap. Grenzo. Untap. Now we have just the machine gun. I can't believe this deck is sort of working. And untap, we just killed the 7/7. We know our opponent has Ghost Ship and 1 unknown card. But we have a ton of damage from this Horseshoe Crab with Arbalist. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Wow! I did not think that we were going to win a game. I mean, we don't want to speak too soon. We definitely could still die. There's the Ghost Ship. Mountain. Yup. Opponent. Passing. Well, untap Crab. Shoot down Ghost Ship. Untap Crab. Shoot down Ghost Ship. Get in with Kavu Climber. Hit our opponent. And, I mean, we have lethal next turn. Pass the turn. Opponent brainstorms. Looking for an answer. We can deal with creatures. We have lethal. We have 8 points of damage right now. We were very close to just killing our opponent last turn. Opponent tapping. 2 cards in hand. Diabolic Edict. Alright, so we'll sack Kavu Climber. I mean, this is still lethal, right? We're just going to crab it. Untap. Shoot our opponent. And we got the GG. Wow. Goodness. Alright, well, I guess our ultra janky combo can work. Arbalist, Horseshoe Crab. Hit our opponent. Wow. I thought this was going to be an over. Untap. Hit our opponent. Untap. Hit our opponent to 2. Untap for our turn, so we have lower blue mana. Untap. Arbalist for the last 2. And Horseshoe Crab getting the job done with heavy Arbalist. Wow. Okay, the combo. The 05 Dream is dead. I guess it's 03 and limited. All right, it worked. I can't believe it worked, but it worked. On to round 2. Let's do that again. All right, rough drafts time. On to round 2. We got our combo. We're keeping. Snap keep. Swamp for our opponent. Come on, no removal. No removal ever. Island Goo. Opponent. Mountain. Genju. Oh my god. Of the Spires. That's a clock. Well, we got a lull. Play a forest. Pass the turn. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, opponent's going to hit us for 6. Yeah, okay. Down to 14. More lulls. Well, play Horseshoe Crab. Pass the turn. We might just have to block this, unfortunately. Alright. Fear. Opponent passing. Well, playing Island. How do we do this? Alright, play Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. So I think what we want to do here is potentially use Retraction Helix to bounce with Horseshoe Crab. Alright, we will take 5. Down to 9. Opponent. Going attacking. Alright, let's Retraction Helix. Bounce Cutthroat. Gonna just figure Arbor Elf. Well, untap. Bounce Arbor Elf. Untap. Bounce Genju. Well, play Arbor Elf. Play Arbalist. And pass the turn. We're getting close! Our opponent needs more removal. Once we get Arbalest down, that seems like it's going to lock a lot of our opponent's stuff. They need to be able to kill this Horseshoe Crab. Or kill us. Alright, there's Genju. Nezumi Cutthroat. Do they have hard removal? Frenzied Goblin. Okay. Opponent passing. Let's see what we draw. Ooh, Island is pretty good. Tap, untap. Tap, tap, tap. Arbalest. Shoot down Cutthroat. Untap. Shoot down Frenzied Goblin. Untap. Pass the turn. Wow, is this working? With 2 lulls left over in hand? This is going to put us to 1? Wow. Okay. Opponent needs 1 additional point of damage. Genju, yep. This means a burn spell would kill us. And lull does not prevent burn spell damage. Well, it'll depend on our opponent's last card. That's what it comes down to. I guess, actually, another... If they have another Act of Treason on our Horseshoe Crab, that would also kill us from here. Maybe our opponent's thinking if they want to... Okay, they decide to kill Arbor Elf. That's actually good. That means another Act of Treason isn't lethal. So that's something, at least. Opponent hits us down to 6. We draw a Forest. We play Arbor Elf. We pass the turn. We gotta leave up lull. Opponent plays a Swamp. Alright. Untap. Shoot our opponent. Untap. Shoot our opponent. Untap. Shoot our opponent. Untap. Shoot our opponent. We're 1 point of damage away. 1, 2, yeah. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we'll just pass. Opponent gets 1 turn to draw the bolt. And our opponent scoops it up. Oh, we're doing it. The combos. The combos are working. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord. I did not think we were going to win a game. I did not think we were going to win a game. Well, yeah, run it back. Run it back. Keep it going. Oh, Lord. Our opponent's got to have sideboard cards for this. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words. Okay. I mean, we can't go infinite, but we have an okay hand. Unfortunately, this Court Hussar is going to die. But, I mean, playing as an Anticipate on turn 2 isn't the worst. Our mana's reasonable. Mountain for our opponent. And there's a Genju. Boo. Well, Forest, Arbor Elf, pass the turn. We would prefer the Arbor Elf to live. Swamp. Dusk Legion Zealot. Well, Island, untap, tap, Arbalest, pass the turn. Gotta make our opponent kill this elf. Opponent. Alright, gonna get in. Yep. Hits us. Down to 13. And passes. 4 to equip. Huh. We're down to 13. We can't just keep taking damage. Well, play the land. Play Court Hussar. Gonna die, but we get to anticipate. Take Freed from the Real. Untap the Forest. Play Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. We need like a couple more turns, along with no removal. Opponent, getting in for 1. Well, we'll take 1. Down to 12. And Phyrexian Ghoul. We draw Kavu Climber. Not sure what our best play is. Yeah, this is rough. I think we just gotta play Kavu Climber. It is risky. Play Kavu Climber, draw a card. Pass the turn. Well, let's see if we can keep living. Like, stealing our Kavu Climber, sacking it to Phyrexian Ghoul, that's a lot of damage, and that's pretty scary. Opponent. Attacks, attacks. Well, we'll block Dusk Legion, make our opponent sack it. Oh. Or they have supernatural stamina. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Was not expecting supernatural stamina. No one expects supernatural stamina. And Crimson Mage. Well, play Horseshoe Crab. Pass the turn. We're getting close. We got the crab. Opponent is not going to expect lull, most likely. Opponent going attacking. Alright, we'll take 2. Yep. Opponent. Ooh, Zada. Yikes. Well, come on, something. More lulls. Well, that's Presence of the Gond. Pass the turn. If our opponent has a way to go off with Zada, then we're probably dead. I think we gotta leave up lulls here. Drawing a land would have been nice, because then we could have lulled and also equipped Arbalest. But we're a land short from doing that. So if they have some crazy, like, card draw spell with Zada, that's pretty bad. Opponent, big attack. Well, let's block the Ghoul. Untap the Forest. Tap. Untap the Forest. Lull. So nothing happens. Stay at 8. Alright, Relentless Rats. Come on, land. We get to make an elf. Oh, they have a Bolt. Yeah, now we're in some real troubles. We do draw the land. Well, equip our elf. We're running out of time. Pass the turn. I don't think this is enough. We will see. We do have the lull. Opponent plays a land. Goes to combat. Attacks with everything. So block. Uncaged Fury. Well, this is actually going to be okay. Let's shoot down Phyrexian Ghoul. Opponent's Hex Dusk Legion Zealot. Untap the Forest. No one expects the second lull. Untap the Forest. Lull. That's the one that gets them. The second lull. Yes, opponent gives everything. Double strike makes it huge. Yep. We take 0. Down to 8. Untap. Tap, untap. Tap, tap. Play Freed from the Real. And pass the turn. We'll see. We'll see if this can keep us alive. Opponent. Gonna go attacking. So we need to block the Ghoul. I mean, if they have removal, we're dead. Untap. Kill Crimson Mage. Opponent sacks it. Untap. Kill Relentless Rats. Take 3. Down to 5. Come on, islands. And nothing in our opponent's hand. Well, alright, you get to draw. Opponent draws 3. Not ideal. That's the situation where Browbeat's good. Opponent found it. Lacerator. Opponent passes. That's actually helpful. Utopia Sprawl. Diabolic Edict. Alright, so we need to untap the Forest. Opponent's tapped out. So we sacrifice Arbor Elf. Name blue. Wow, is there a way out? So name blue. Untap. Kill Lacerator. Untap. Kill Phyrexian Ghoul. Untap. And pass the turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have anything. Mountain. This Genju is still a problem. Fires up Genju. Opponent gonna go attacking. Can we afford to play around anything? I don't think so. Let's shoot down the mountain. Opponent gets it back. Yeah, I mean, we'll take 3. If you got the bolt, you got the bolt. Down to 2. And another Genju. Well, that doesn't just kill us. Oh, the same Genju? Oh, alright. Genju comes back, I see. Well, untap. We draw an island. So play the island, pass the turn. Actually, I guess we kill Zada now. Shoot down Zada. Man, if we pull this off, shoot down Zada, pass the turn. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. Red Elemental Blast. Well, untap, hit our opponent. Untap. We have another Freed from the Real in hand. Hit our opponent. Untap, hit our opponent. Untap. Alright, so there goes Freed from the Real. Opponent passing. Relentless Rats. Well, shoot down Relentless Rats. Play the island. Freed from the Real. Untap. Pass the turn. Oh, opponent's got 1 turn. They got 1 turn. And they scoop it up. Oh, we're through to the finals. The Jake is real. The Jake is real. I can't believe this deck is working. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this is giant baiting. This is giant baiting level is what we're watching right now. Through to the finals. Oh my god. All right. Rough drafts time in the finals somehow. Oh man. All right. Our horseshoe crab luck might be running out. We got to ship that one. Okay, we'll try this. I mean, we got Arbor Elf. Let's see what's on top. We'll keep an island. Island gets us to this Sift. We have the presence of the Gon, so in theory we can find a Freed from the Real and just go off. Forest, Arbor Elf, alright. Samesies. Island, and yeah, I think we just pass. I don't think we want to just run out Presence of the Gon yet. We could draw into our Horseshoe Crab. Hunted Fengraf. Interesting. Bonet. Thinking over their options. Ugh. Alright, that's actually super obnoxious. Kills our Arbor Elf. Well, now I think we have to cycle Lull. Oh, come on, lands! We got so much card draw, we need lands to get to it. Alright, there's a land. Play the island, pass the turn. So this is a little slower than we're hoping, especially considering our opponent still has an Arbor Elf to play something big. But we do get to Sif next turn. Another forest for our opponent. Untaps. I think our opponent's playing the deck that we started off to build when we first picked the Ranker. Just like mono green stuff. Well, play the island, and let's get Sifty. Well, discard the Lull. Pass the turn. Well, we have a combo. We don't have Utopia Sprawl yet. Bone it. They are playing literally the deck we started to build. Maybe we needed to hold on to that Lull. We'll see. Opponent gets in. Down to 12. Untaps. Oh, more action? Oh, that's bad. We draw a forest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, play the forest. Play Arbor Elf. Play Arbor Elf. Play Freed from the Real. This is all we can really do. Pass the turn. Opponent won the Arbor Elf War. Plains. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not ideal. We might just be dead still. We can start making chump blocking elves, but I don't think that's enough. Opponent gets in with everything. Yeah. We take 10. If you got a pump spell, we're dead. Down to 2. Griffin Protector. Ugh. That's bad news. Ooh, Retraction Helix. Can this save us? So we can 1 blue Retraction Helix. Bounce, 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 chump. Bounce, 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 chump. Yeah, I guess that's got to be our plan. Not a great long-term plan. And maybe not even a great short-term plan. Let's see how our opponent attacks. Alright, so we need to chump here. Play Retraction Helix. Bounce. Untap. Bounce. Ah, we were close. Opponent's hand just a little too fast, I think. And we mulliganed. Untap. Bounce. The problem is they can just replay their stuff and then we're dead still next turn. That's kind of the sticking point here. Another Plains. And since they have the flyer, Presence of the Gond making some tokens doesn't really save us. And they have the Ranker. Ranker. Oh, something different? Oh, geez. Yeah. Yep. Lots of flyers. Opponent passes. We draw land. Yeah, there's nothing we can even sift into, so we're just going to scoop it up. Alright, off to a fast start, our opponent was. I don't know if we really change anything. I mean, combo off, that's the plan. Maybe should have held on to that lull. I wasn't expecting our opponent's hand to get that out of control that quickly. Alright, we're on the play. Let's just have a nice... it's all falling apart. Alright, mulligan. Okay, we need 1 land, and we get to cultivate, and then we go from there, because we can cycle this Elvish Aberration. Ugh. Alright. We're going to try it. I mean, we don't really have a choice. There's the forest. Alright. Well, we're going to have our mana. We'll see. I guess I can't complain, because I was thinking we wouldn't win a game with this deck, and we're in the finals, so even if we lose this match... Gonna consider that a pretty good performance. Bone it. No Arbor Elf this time. Plains. And Prophetic Prism. Interesting. Well, let's Forest Cycle. We'll get a Forest. Huh. Opponent's deck is weird. Normally, Prophetic Prism isn't the kind of card you see in an aggro deck. Not that we can say much, because we're playing Cultivate. Island. We are going to need some creatures. That's the biggest thing we're missing at the moment. We actually have Presence of the Gone and Freed from the Real. I guess we can start cycling if we have to. Land for our opponent. There's the Arbor Elf. Little late to the party. And Watchwolf. I'll play the land, play Arbalist. Pass the turn. So we'd like to find creatures, sifts. We have the Arbalist, so if we can assemble stuff, we can potentially shoot down our opponent's board. Also going to depend on our opponent not having removal for our creature, like their fight spell. This Watchwolf looks like a dog, I gotta say. Ugh, Rancor. Boo! I guess if we have to, we can Freed from the Real the Watchwolf. That feels bad, though. Leaving back the Arbor Elf means they have Ambassador Oak, probably, or some 4-drop. Taps, untaps, Ambassador Oak. Well, Cycle Lull. Just fogging isn't going to win us this game. Forest. We really need this Freed from the Real. How can we win? We might just be out of luck. I think we actually have to Cycle Lull. I think our only way of winning is to hit like a Horseshoe Crab or a creature here. At least a creature that we can cast. If we whiff, then just fogging isn't going to get it done. It's going to be too slow. So let's see what we cycle into. I think it's slipping away, though. Ugh. Yeah. Alright. I mean, so now I think our only realistic out is to draw Sift into multiple things that we need. Tap Watchwolf. So we have to, like, Sift into Arbor Elf, second Freed from the Real or something. I think that's the only somewhat legitimate plan. I guess if we draw, like, Kavu Climber to have a blocker, that would be Perilous Mirror. Alright, that would be something at least. Alright, Kavu Climber, redraws, gives us a blocker. It might just get fought. Oh, there's Horseshoe Crab too. Alright, play the island. Well, we'll see. If our opponent's on blanks, there might be a chance. It's slim. So, tap Watchwolf. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. Goes to combat. We're just going to block the elf. Take our beats. Down to 6. Opponent. Alright, Griffin Protector. And it's a 2/3. Alright, opponent passes. Play the island. Play Horseshoe Crab. Equip Arbalist. Pass the turn. Oh man, this is going to be incredibly close. If our opponent's on blanks, I think we still have a very slight chance. So opponent goes to combat. We tap Watchwolf. How does our opponent attack? Attacks with everything. So we block Ambassador Oak. Shoot down Arbor Elf. Take 3. Come on, no removal. Invoker. I think we get to machine gun their board. This might be enough. Opponent passes. Totally lost. We'll play the Forest. Equip Arbalist. Shoot down everything. Untap. Shoot down Wildheart Invoker. Man, are we going to stabilize at 1 life? Shoot down Protector. Untap. Shoot down Perilous Mirror. Drop to 1. And pass the turn. I mean, we kill our opponent in 2 turns. So our opponent needs to draw something. They have to draw something. We can tap the Watchwolf. Cycles. Oh, land cycling. Okay. I mean, we're dead to Lightning Bolt. We're dead to everything. Forest. Opponent goes to combat. We tap Watchwolf. Opponent passes. Play the island. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. I mean, this is it. Opponent has 1 turn. Are we going to steal this game? Good God. Well, let's see what they draw. We have the Lethal Crab. Opponent goes to combat. Tap Watchwolf. What's our opponent have? All right, let's go for it. Untap. Shoot our opponent. untap. I think we got it. Oh my goodness. We were so far behind, but Crabubs comes through. Untap. Opponent's down to 12. Opponent's down to 10. Wow, we might win this thing yet. Untap. And go back to the plan. Untap Crab. Shoot our opponent. That's 20. Wow. Machine gun down the board. Stabilizing at 1 life. Untap. Down to 6. Yeah, that's 20 damage. What's our opponent doing? Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? I don't think they can get out of this even with an instant because we have 3 more untaps. So if they went to like lightning bolt our face or kill our crab somehow, we could still just kill them. Untap the crab. Shoot our opponent. Down to 2. Untap the crab. Opponents. I don't know what our opponent could have. Well, I guess if they have multiple renewed face, we're dead. That would be something. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. All right. Well, it all comes down to this. It all comes down to this. For the win of the draft. Run it back. Combo off. I mean, thankfully, our opponent's not a super removal heavy deck, so if we get the combo, they have, like, the fight removal, but they don't have that much removal. So there seems like there's a reasonable chance we're able to actually combo off. All right. Last game of our Masters 25 rough drafts, and we got some Arbor Elves. We'll keep it. Forest for our opponent, and Arbor Elf. Well, Forest, and Arbor Elf. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have that fight card. Epic Confrontation. Plains. Opponent. Oh yeah, we're not taking the bait. You got us. Down to 19 and passes. Well, play the island. Tap, untap. Play Arbalist. Pass the turn. Opponent cycles, gets a land. Yep, another forest. And untaps. There's the Invoker. More Arbalists. Play the island. 4 cards in hand. The fact that they attacked into our Arbor Elf makes me think they don't have removal. So we're going to just... I mean, this might be greedy, but we're going to spend our Freed from the Real on Arbor Elf. Untap our Forest. Play an Arbor Elf. And basically just put our opponent to the test. If they don't have removal, we get to start shooting down their board. Forest. Which means just playing big things is not enough. Gets in. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, come on. No removal. 4 mana. 3 mana. Dauntless Cathar. Alright. Well, we're off to the races. It's a lull. Play the island. Tap, untap. Tap, tap. One more. Tap. Equip. And I think we gotta pass. Just passing allows us to fizzle a fight spell. And we can afford to take 1 more hit. And then shoot stuff down on our opponent's end step. Opponent. Gets in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll take it. We really don't want to get caught by the fight spell. Down to 6. Opponent. Well, hit the Invoker. Untap. Hit the Invoker. Play an island. Untap. Are we doing it? Shoot down Arbor Elf. Untap. Shoot down Dauntless Cathar. Yeah, we're not going to attack. Let's just untap. Pass the turn. Forest. Opponent's going to need something good. Ember Weaver. Okay. Gets back the Spirit. Sure. Oh, man, we're going to win this draft, aren't we? I think we're going to win it. Hit the Ember Weaver. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the jank. Oh, my goodness. I think it's coming through. Wow. Oh, I can't believe it. Untap. Shoot down the spider. Alright, we untap. Shoot down the spirit. Tap. Untap. Tap. Shift. Discard a lull. Play the forest. Untap. Pass the turn. I was hoping we'd hit another island there. Alright, opponent. I mean, I guess if they can go creature fight spell this turn, then they can get us 7 mana. Ooh, Protein Hulk. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Ha ha ha. Now we kind of want to freed from the real for that. We draw a forest. Well, play the forest. Sift. Discard a Kavu Climber. Pass the turn. So I think we just shoot our opponent and lull is the plan. Opponent going to combat. Oh, block with Arbor Elf. Untap the forest. Stay at 6. Herbis Protector. Gets an angel. Shoot down the angel. Untap. Shoot down the Herbis Protector. Untap. Play the island. Pass the turn. We're representing 20 points of damage. And we can lull. So our opponent has to deal with our combo this turn. Rugged Prairie. That's red mana. Opponent goes attacking. We'll cast lull. And our opponent scoops it up! Wow! We did it! We did it! Oh, we got there! Oh, the jank! The jank! Oh my goodness. That has to be one of the least likely 3-0s that I have ever had in Limited. The way that deck morphed during drafting, and by the end, I was like, there is no way this all-in combo deck is going to work. And we didn't lose a game until the last round, and then when things looked grim and we were down 0-1, we managed to win to take down the 3-0. Well, that's been our rough drafts. Masters 25. If all the format is as sweet as that deck, it's going to be a pretty good format, and I'm sure we'll play some more of it. Holy. Oh my god. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.